Hello, my name is Mary Grace Cortez, and I will cover a few of the significant epidemiological terms in our presentation on MRSA, or methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. I will also go over supporting tables and graphs which gave detailed statistics on MRSA. So, although there were several epidemiological terms in our presentation, I will focus on these 5 and relate each term to MRSA. So the first term is agent. The causative agent of this disease is a bacterium. This bacterium is called methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. By studying this agent, its relationship to infecting a host, and other environmental factors related to MRSA, we can begin having a closer look on this disease. The second term is incidence. So the impact of MRSA varies depending on incidence, which is the number of instances that people have fallen ill during a given time period within a population. According to the data on one of the tables, incidence rates for MRSA vary based on whether it is community-associated MRSA or healthcare-associated MRSA. Incidence can also vary by age, which will be covered by another graph later on. The third term is nosocomial infection. Many infectious diseases are nosocomial infections, which are diseases that are spread in hospitals. This disease can be easily transmitted between people who are in close proximity to the infection. Although MRSA can be community associated, most cases are healthcare associated. The fourth term is pandemic. A pandemic is an epidemic that has grown to the extent of a worldwide scale. Although MRSA is not currently a pandemic, it could someday become a pandemic because it is a growing worldwide disease. Many people are not informed about this disease, which is why it is crucial for epidemiologists to educate people about this disease. Lastly, the fifth term is prevalence. One source shows that there is a higher prevalence of MRSA in the southern states. Studying the causes leading to higher prevalence is crucial in epidemiology. This higher prevalence may be caused by socioeconomic factors or perhaps lower access to healthcare, which all must be examined when looking at the distribution of a disease. Now, I will be moving on to tables and graphs on MRSA. The first graph shows incidence of MRSA based on age group. As we can see, there is higher incidence among people in their 50s and 60s. Now in this graph, CA stands for community-associated MRSA, HO stands for hospital onset, and HACO stands for healthcare-associated community onset. The difference between HO and HACO depends on hospitalization criteria, but both HO and HACO fall under healthcare-associated MRSA. This table shows the numerous clinical syndromes of MRSA. What is interesting is that community-associated strains of the MRSA disease can have different clinical syndromes from healthcare-associated strains. Now this table shows mortality rates of MRSA. Healthcare-associated MRSA has a higher mortality rate, so we can really see a pattern of serious MRSA cases resulting from healthcare-associated cases. Fourth, this graph shows the number of hospital discharges for MRSA cases, and we see that there is a higher concentration of cases in the south, and there is a higher concentration of males. Lastly, this graph shows MRSA cases broken down by age group and type of insurance payer. And once again, we see that there are more MRSA cases for people 65 and above. Thank you.